Hello everyone, welcome to first round of my Banter Cup session. I'm playing against very young and talented Grandmaster Gukesh from India. He's just extremely strong, and I'm looking very much forward to this fight. I expect a big fight. He just won the recent Junior Challenge tournament in the chess tour, so it's a strong opponent. So I'm just looking forward to many great fights. So I think I can just start. So let's see. I'm white in the first game. Let's figure out what I should do. Let's start with e4. Let's see what he does. Not really sure what he does, to be honest. He see, okay, goes Caro-Kann. Let's just play fast to pretend that I have something prepared here. Let's just go normal. So he goes for this very modern line with h5, I guess. What should I do here? I think castles. And now h4 is usually what they do. Yes, and now I think maybe I should go knight f4 line. It's an interesting try. I think knight d7, knight f8 is usually what they do. Queen c7 also is a possibility. So I'm just trying to play fast. I think in Blitz usually you should have the time advantage, which is very important. So now I go queen d1. The idea is queen h5. Try to attack this pawn on h4. So let's see what he does. Queen c7, I think I can just go queen h5 anyways, because I have bishop f4, queen h7, king f8, queen h8, king e7, rook e1 check, I believe. Which should work for me. So if knight f8, I go queen h5. Kind of expecting him to take on f4 at some point. So it goes g6. I think I should be able to take this pawn. Should I take if I take with a knight? It's really tempting to take this. I think I'll just take it. I mean, why not? It's banter, so I have to play some fun chess. Knight f8. I think I can go queen h5, rook e7, bishop h6. I think it's possible. Yeah, it looks promising to be honest. Not too bad. Knight f8. I can take on e8 also. Rook e1. I like queen h5 more. I think I can win this exchange. Okay, so now queen h5. So rook e7 I kind of expect, and bishop h6 I want to play. If I'm not missing too much, bishop e6, okay, good move. Guess if I take on f8, queen f8. Yeah, rook e1. It doesn't matter which rook I go with. Guess not. Let's go with this rook. I don't know, does it really matter? Let's just go, I don't know, okay, just go rook a1. Okay, I guess maybe there's some bishop c4 move actually. Okay, but he goes queen d7. There should be, okay, so now, I mean, I can start collecting pawns, obviously. Take on f8, take on h4. It feels like I should have something more here. Bishop f8, rook f8. Take on e6 is not working. But I can take, I mean, I have rook e4 ideas as well. Maybe rook e4 is a brilliant move. Because then I can go rook h4 afterwards. Also, I'm threatening rook fe1. Well, maybe this is a very good move actually. I'm ahead on time, which is quite good. I think rook h4 is a very dangerous threat, so maybe it's hard to say. Maybe I have to move the bishop, then rook takes h4. It looks just looks promising for me. I think I should be winning. But I mean, it's still very tough. Maybe go something like rook g7 to make it a bit easier for him. Okay, rook h7 now. Interesting. And now if I take h7, he goes queen h. Okay, but that should be working for me. Takes h7. Queen takes rook e6. Ah, just takes king f7. Okay, so let's... Okay, I cannot think more now. Let's take h7. I mean h4, sorry. I had so many possibilities there. I mean, rook. Okay, so it takes there. Ah, he wants queen g7. Yeah, I kind of missed this move. I didn't really want him, so I can go queen e3. I can trade. Queen e3. Ah, I can just... Okay, so I have to trade. And move my bishop to, let's go d3 maybe. I have a lot of pawns, I think. Maybe you can take on a2. It's very greedy though. But I can go c4 and block this. Yeah, so here, maybe rook e4, but then bishop f5. I'm not sure if I want to take it either. Maybe rook e4, bishop f5, rook e3, knight f4. Now I can go... Can I go g3 now? I can move my bishop to c2. Let's do that. Bishop f5, I can go rook takes f4. And then he gets his trade, which is... I don't know. I have to play fast now. Bishop here. Kind of missed this move. Yeah, this is not as good as I was hoping. Yeah, this just turned out not so good. That was bad play by me. I mean, I have a lot of pawns, I think. But should I utilize that much better? Let's go g3. d5. h4. Knight f7. Yeah, he gets a really nice square. King g2. So I have to try to go with my pawns, but it's not so easy. Rook f5. King h3 maybe, then g4. It's an idea. Okay, his good idea with going b4, I guess. I have to just go g4 pretty quickly now. Bishop d1 maybe. Then bishop e2 to control those squares. g4. Then he just goes knight g6. Bishop e2. Rook f1. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I should play this, to be honest. Starting to lose the momentum here. Now let's go g6. Ah, maybe there's knight. Knight g6 might be a winning move. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, this is terrible. I have to give up the pawn on h4 and then it's just lost. This should be lost. Yes. Let's take this. Maybe I can win the pawn on c4. Should be lost for me. But let's try. Rook c6 maybe. King f1. Maybe d6. Or yeah, it doesn't look good. Maybe knight f4 is really dangerous now. Ah, yeah, there's mate. Off to a very bad start. Okay. Let's get to the Next game, let's see, what did I do with the next game? Okay, sorry, I have to get up the next game. Okay, that was not the game I wanted. Okay, so now I'm up to the next game. Okay, so it goes d4. Let's try to hit back. Let's go knight f6, play more aggressive. Knight d5, let's go c5. Should have won that previous game. I had a really, really good opening there. Okay, c3. Let's play quick. I was a bit slow in that game. b6. I guess knight d5 is what you should play. At least with the reversed colors. So now you kind of get a tempo. If not, I go bishop b7 and normal development. So knight e5 should we play? Which is good that I play a bit fast in the opening because I know what I should do here. Just forget about the previous game. So it's first to 4.5 basically, best of 8. Not sure if that's a good move because now I can go b5, I think. Knight d2, not so sure about that. I think I should have a good Benko gambit here. Knight d7, knight b6 is a good move. Maybe knight fd7 actually. Knight a6 is not that bad. Let's say. Let's go knight fd7. I don't know why I went knight fd7. Because I can go knight e5, but knight b6. Yeah, but now just h6, but he takes d6. And I move my bishop. That should be fine for me, I think. Guess it goes here. Now I wanted knight b6. But he has this knight a5 move, which is very annoying. Let's move this knight, go rook b8. I expect something like queen d2. I'll just go king h7. This. I want to get. Let's move my bishop to a8. Knight c7 coming at some point. Maybe he goes e4. Now I can place my rook on b3. It doesn't really do too much there, but maybe it's a bit annoying. Let's have a rook b3, queen c2, maybe queen b8. At least it looks a bit annoying. Maybe you should go something like h4. Like queen b8. So hope I didn't. Oh, now I of course I went out of this. This was not what I wanted. Forgot now we could go here. Okay, let's go to b6. Maybe knight c6 is very annoying. Takes. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Takes, knight c6, takes, knight f6. No, it's playable, I guess. Let's take. Go knight f6. And if I can block with my knight on c7, and then at some point maybe at e5 and d5, maybe not that bad. So rook b5, now knight c7 next. Now e5, d5 is a huge threat, I think. If he's not a bit careful. b4, but now if I go e5, bishop e3, d5. Yeah, let's go e5. Bishop d2, I kind of expect. Oh, he goes here, but then now d5. If I'm not blundering. Guess it goes here. So maybe it's not so good for me, but I think takes b4, takes. There's bishop c5 in the end. Okay. Fair point. Yeah, so maybe it was not so good for me anyways. Okay, let's go d4. Let's take b4. Bishop b4. Rook e8. It's maybe rook c8. Or rook e8. I guess I can go bishop d6. I think my position is not so good anymore. Queen d8. Queen c8. I have to go. Yeah, also this turned out pretty bad. Bishop c7, rook b1, takes b1, queen c7, maybe rook b7, queen a5. Still some threats. Okay, nice move here. Guess I have to take it and go knight e6. It takes e5 though. You can go rook e6. Looks pretty bad. Knight e6, bishop e5. I think I have to go rook e6, but you can take, yeah, on c7 go rook b7. You can take f7 and my rook will be hanging. Okay, but he finds a better move, which I also missed. Yeah, this is very, very, very bad. I guess I can just include bishop takes e5, then I can go rook takes c6 or queen takes c6, but still should be losing here. Yeah, I'm losing my queen. Yeah, just completely lost. Takes, yeah. Not much to play here. Rook c7. I mean, it's just I can just resign. Off to a very, very bad start. Very hard to catch up now. Okay, let's just take e7 and go c7. Yeah, or this. Bishop d7 or yeah. Okay, so now bishop d5 will come. I move the knight to b6 and then to c4 or something like this. Should be enough. Not 97. Yeah, it's just time to time to resign this game. Oops, I sent a draw. That was not what I wanted. Okay, tough game, tough game. I'm getting humiliated. Now okay, now I have to win. Let's go e4. I had a good opening there, so let's hope maybe goes for the same. I mean, 2-0. It's not over yet. I think I had good positions in both games, especially in the first one. Let's see, knight f6. Let's just do the same, because that was f5. What is f5? It's probably some trick if I take, I guess. So I'm not gonna take f5. I don't know what's the idea with f5. If I take f5, I'm just not gonna calculate it. How can I exploit? Look, I'll just go short castles. G6 maybe. Just go bishop d2, rook e1. I guess knight d7 to f6 comes pretty rapidly. Should go h3 at some point. I mean, he gets his knight to e4, which is a pretty nice square. Okay, so goes here. Now what? Let's just place. Maybe it's a bit annoying if I have my bishop on h6. I guess bishop e6 now is a move. I'll go c4 probably. I think normal move can be something like b5 here. It's thematical at least. a5 or b5. So this is just basically just the game now. Maybe I guess I can go c5, like this is a threat. So maybe I have to be a bit careful because maybe I can go bishop f4 back. Okay, so now bishop f4. Maybe he goes back. But then I'll go back and I think I'll take on f8 there. Bishop d6, if I go, takes, c5, nah. So bishop g5 now, knight e4, then bishop h6. Now let's go back, bishop f8, maybe queen c1. I guess I should just take it, yeah, and then queen c1. Queen c3 is actually there. Let's go queen c3. Knight e4, I should probably take it, yeah. And then knight g3, f5. Yeah, this is also not so clear. But then it's a bit more unbalanced. Okay, so knight h5. Interesting. I think I go d5. Takes, knight c3. Looks pretty nice for me. d5. So I should probably go bishop d7. Maybe I didn't earn too much by going there. Guess I can go queen d4 and create a passed pawn. Okay, interesting. I thought this endgame would be nice for me. Let's place our rook on e7. Maybe just goes rook d8. And it's maybe not too much to write home about. Let's place the rook on d1. Now maybe d6 is a threat. Then bishop c4. Interesting position actually. Like I can go on d6. I can take, I can do a lot of things here. d6, king f8 maybe just. With then rook e1, yeah. Tough position, tough position. Takes d7, rook e8, rook e8. Then d6, knight f6, knight f4. Let's go d6. Okay, now bishop c6. This is a move I missed. Bishop c4. Maybe I'm just dropping my pawn. Let's try. It looks a bit scary for him. Takes on the. Maybe I'm better here. So rook f8. Rook f8. b4 maybe? b4, yeah, I should go b4. Yeah, there I can go b4. Okay, so takes. Now I bishop d5 in the air. Bishop knight f. Okay, here bishop d5. What is your plan? Oh, you just want to go back. Knight e3. Knight e3. Let's go knight e3. King f6. There's knight d5. He might actually. Okay, so here. Yeah, he might just survive. Okay, g4. He has this knight g8 move, which is very annoying. Huh. So how do I react to this? b4. Now let's go g4. I think I'm not playing this the best way at all. It's knight g8, knight e8, g5, f4. Let's see here. Okay, interesting, very interesting. I take. I have to run up the board. Bishop e6, king g7 takes. Huh. Yeah, b4. Let's go b4. I'm not sure about this at all. So knight d5. It's just king g7 or here. Yeah, I'm losing track of the position here. Yeah, look at that, was just a big blunder. Okay, let's go king f2. Quick. Knight c3. Thanks. Actually, there was maybe king d4 there. Okay. I'm just dropping the pawns. I can't believe I screwed up this also. Okay, I should try to hold this to a draw at least. Knight d4. King g3. Knight f3 check. Knight back. Not sure how he should proceed here. So it goes here, but now king f4. Okay, bishop e2. Now I'm winning the pawn at least. Takes. Knight f3 or knight c6. King f4. Okay, now bishop f3 check. Okay, now this is just a draw, unfortunately. Okay, not the best game. No, I mean I have to start to win now. He needs 2 more points. Okay, let's just continue playing fast, I think, because I tend to use a lot of time in the middle game. Play normal, a6, bishop a7 next. Castles h5, we just go h5, I guess. Anyways, h5, h4, g4, f5. Just try to play pretty aggressive. Okay, so it goes there. Knight f6 is normal. Yeah, knight f6. b4, queen d7, I guess. So if b5 just takes, and knight d8 or knight a5. And so now at least it's not so easy for him to castle. Should I go castle long or short? That is the question. Maybe short is fine. Because it's very hard for him to castle short, because I can take on h3. So now if I can go, yeah, what should I play for now? Okay, so it goes queen d2. Can go rook b8, b5, for instance. Maybe that is not so stupid. I mean, at some point he goes probably e4 and f4, which might be pretty annoying. So maybe I should probably move my bishop to just be prepared for this. e4, e4, bishop f2, king f2, bishop takes e4. I guess there's king g1 there. Okay, so here. Okay, so the question, can I go b5? Let's go b5. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Try to open up towards his king. Takes. It doesn't lead to anything, but at least opens a little bit. Maybe I move my knight on e7 and go to e7 and go c5. My bishop can return to e6, go to b3. For instance, if it goes knight d5, I can go bishop b6. Or I guess I would just take on d5 and then go bishop e6. Yeah, I think next I will go knight d7. f4, nice. f4. ef, knight f4. You can go then rook e8, but then e4. But his threat is e4. So how can I avoid all of this? Takes f4, knight f4, knight e5, e4. I guess it's pretty well placed on e5, so e4, and bishop h7. Yeah, bishop e6 doesn't make sense there, so bishop h7. Still, my king is pretty weak. His bishop on b2 is pretty strong. Okay, here, now maybe I should open up with c5. Yeah, I think so. Because if it takes on c5, I take with bishop. Maybe I can also just include b4. b4, ab4, queen a4. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I should not really go all in, but I think that looks promising at least. Okay, so here, should I bring my rook? I can go c4. Let's go c4. Exploiting that there's weakness on e4. Could have prepared it a bit better, but okay, so here, cd3. Yeah, I think I don't care about this rook. Or maybe I can just go rook c8. I have rook c2. Yeah, I know that I should be completely winning here now. I cannot mess this up. Bishop takes e4. I have knight c4. I have rook c4. I have so many tempting moves. So now next rook c8. Wow. bc. He has never rook g1, I forgot, because my bishop on a7 is actually protecting that square. Knight g5. Okay. Now I think I should go rook c8. I don't care about that. Bishop on h7, I think I'll just take back. Okay, so now I'm starting getting c3 opportunities. Just have to play a few more good moves. It should be over. He's defending very well. It's defending very well. You don't really see the winning. Knight f7 to remove. So no, that's not it. Yeah, he's defending very well. Okay, let's go queen a4. Then I can maybe go c3. My king position is still, what is knight d6? Maybe, I mean, it's probably something I'm missing, but okay, I don't have time to think. I think I should be able to go c4 any moment now. Now I go here. Now I go here. And now c3, please, now c3 should be working. I'm not sure why it should be working, but I think now my bishop is here. Queen d1, queen c1. Okay, but I should have something here. Maybe it was just so stupid by me. Maybe this is a very, very bad move. Yeah, it was actually just a very bad move. Okay, keep fighting. So you cannot take on e5 because I have bishop c2. I mean, I should be winning. Because now I just go d2. And can I win it somehow? Bishop e3. Just do not blunder. Okay, he has a pawn himself. King f7. I can take it now. Okay, but now I can just play. Bishop e4. I think. Okay, just don't screw this up. It should be impossible to screw this up. Okay, now I'm winning this game. Okay, very nice. Nice to not screw this game up. But that was a pretty good game by me, I think. And now it should be this game. Okay, so 2.5, 1.5, back into it. Nice game with black. Let's go e4 again. Okay, if it goes, still continues with... Okay, so it goes for another line. Knight c3, d6, f4. Knight c6. Interesting. What is the idea behind such move? Let's go d5. I don't seen this line before. I guess c5 is the idea here. Okay, if I go knight f3, goes bishop g4, I guess I should take it. Now I should go queen d2, I believe. I mean, I don't really know how to play this line. So let's just place our pieces at normal squares. I guess that's the best idea. I don't know where the bishop kind of belongs, because if bishop d3, maybe there's d5. I can go long castles now. Maybe a bit too risky. I guess knight g4 is a threat now. Yeah, if I go maybe h3. And knight d4 should not work, so bishop e6, just I guess a3. Then at some point I'll go knight d5. Yeah, bishop e6, just a3. I mean f5 is also coming there. Okay, but they were interesting. What? Okay, takes. Okay, so he gets actually the knight back if he goes like this. So c3, queen a1, king c2, queen a4. He wins the knight back. Knight c3, just queen a1, that's mate. If I go c4, there's probably a mate. Maybe this was just a blunder by me. Queen d3. Huh, maybe it was just a blunder. c4, queen a1, king c2, queen b2, king d3. Okay, let's go c4. But here he should include bishop f5. This is what I missed. But then, yeah. Bishop f5 is just game over. I think we should, yeah. Ay. Bishop f5. Yeah, I mean, now I'm just lost. Should I just fought more after h instead of going h3? Because now, I mean, it's just... the thing is that I don't have a move. Like, he can just go a5 and place his knight on b4. Or this. King c2, queen b3. The problem is if I go king c2, there's just knight b3. Ay. Yep. This is game over. There's no way I can stop it. Let's just see if he sees knight b3. I mean, for sure he sees that move. d5. Yeah, it keeps on finding the best moves all the time. Not much I can do. Let's go g4. D takes e4, I have to move my queen. But still, there's knight b3 you can play here. I guess just queen b3 check is the winning. I'm sure everything should win here. Yeah, and you can just grab all the material. I'm just 300 pounds down. Yeah, what a disaster. Unbelievable. Yeah, okay, now I have to win the next games. Not just b5 or anything. I mean, there's not really much I can do here. I have a pair of bishops, but so many pawns down. Now we trade queens. Nothing I can do to prevent it, even. I think even you can give up the pawn and go a5. The knight is very well placed on b3. So I can never go rook a1, or I should just take as much pieces as I can, basically. I should take this one. Then take this one, I guess. Run up the board. But rook c3. King e2. Yeah. That was that game. Rook d3. You can just take. I can take on e4. Should be some mate here. f5 probably. Yeah. No, f5 takes. Rook g1 is there. Let's hope he blunders. Other time pressure. Okay, so he goes here. Let's take e4. If I survive this is a miracle. King d3. Wait, I'm dropping my rook. Crap. That was unfortunate. I thought actually I was going to survive that one, actually. Can I just go back? Rook e4. Takes e4. Rook e1. King f3. There's rook c3. Yeah. Okay. So now there's a must-win situation for me. Not must-win because a draw. I'm still in the match. I think this is the correct game. Yep. Okay, so 3.5, 1/2. If he wins, the game is over. d4. Okay, let's go d5 because he played a bit boring. Okay, again, let's go bishop f5. I was hoping for a bit more fireworks since it's blitz. g3. I'll go knight c6. Queen d7. And now, should I go bishop h3 or e6? Let's go e6. And now just h5. Probably not the way I should play now. Let's go f6. I think, yeah, because if I go something like long castles, there's c5, which usually is pretty annoying. Then maybe e5. So what happens if I take it? Let's be greedy. My position is very, very awkward. I wasn't even thinking too much. Just decided to take c4. Because queen b3 was maybe an idea at some points. e4, bishop g4. d5, knight e5, I guess, is a move. You could take it. f3. And I drop a piece. Nice. Again, very stupid by me. Yeah, it was terrible. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, not really playing great chess. Okay, so fg4, go d4, knight e2. You can take on g4. I have some pawns, at least. Now I see the problem. I can just I don't have a threat. This is the problem because there's rook f8. Let's say g takes h5. There's just dc3 and rook takes f8. So I have to do something about that. Okay, let's say bishop c5 maybe. Then knight a4 and then move my bishop. I guess it was more of a cheap trick from him actually. I mean, it's fair. I haven't played my best, so it's a good try. Okay, knight d5. I can go c6. Okay, now c6. I mean, even if I win back the piece, it's not really too good for me, I believe. I take back, I go knight f6. Okay, so it goes here. And he wants queen h5 check, I guess. King d8. Yeah. So if I take it, there's... What if I take it? Something I'm missing here. Takes h6, queen h5, knight f7. I think I can just take it, no? Queen h5, just knight f7. Actually, it's not so clear. Knight f7, queen f5. Queen f5, knight c7, check, king, let's say, e7, rook f5, rook c. Okay, this probably his idea. Queen f5, queen g6. Interesting. Okay, now I have to take it. And now, okay, this. Rook f8. I have to be able to go castles, so I have to go something like this. But this is not what I want at all. Okay, here, okay. I cannot take on g5, obviously. Queen d6. Queen d6. Queen takes g7, takes g5. It looks horrendous. There's queen takes. There's not much I can do. e4. That's too wild of an attempt. e4. Rook f6. Okay, e4. I mean, it doesn't really lead to anything. It just goes king h2. Knight g5, queen g5. Can I run with my king? No, I cannot. Yeah, I mean, I have to play. Knight g5, queen g5. I don't see anything. I don't see it. Take. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, he takes immediately. Queen g5. And if I run, king d7. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? What is this? Sorcery. d3. I mean, I don't have time to think. I don't have time to think. Queen e7. Rook d7. Check, 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 check. Ay, ay, ay. Go back. I had to settle for a draw there. Okay, now it's definitely a must-win situation in the rest of the games because he only needs a half point. That should be game 7, I believe. Okay, must-win game. It's 4-2. I have to win the 2 next games. What should I play? Let's go. I mean, I have to go for a more aggressive e4. He goes for Karukan. Let's go d5 or e5. Don't really know too much here. If I go c5, what's okay? Let's go here. Let's go g4. Now he goes here. Now, what is my trick? Knight c3. Bishop e3. So now I can kind of go f4 and I get the French. A good French. But now I can take. I thought that was kind of the point. I might be mistaken because now knight b5. Okay, what is he doing? What is this? Okay, but I can go b4. Okay, but I can take. Okay, but he will just take it. Should I have done something else? Knight c6. Or this. Usually you can go kind of c4. Maybe I should go c4. Now I'm just playing some really weird moves. I guess I should have just taken on d7, go knight f3, try to keep the pawn, then go c4 maybe. Okay, but anyways, I went c4 now. What is this move? D takes c4 maybe? Then I take on d7. Okay, nice. Can I go queen a4? Queen a4. A6. Okay, this is a crazy position. Bishop takes on d7, queen takes, long castles, king c6, knight f3. Looks good for me. Takes, check, king long castles, king c7, knight f3, knight d7, knight g5. Okay, let's go for this. King c6, I have knight f3. Actually, even rook d6 check, to be honest. I will not do that, of course, but king c7 is the only move. I will go knight to f3. I go knight e2, knight d7, knight c3, a6. Rook d6. Goes here, what? I can go rook d4 also at some point. Ay caramba, ay caramba. Knight e2. Knight c3. I should not be able to play this. I mean, I can even go just rook d4, pick up the pawns. Still has some compensation. Okay, f4. I mean, position is just much better, but how can I exploit? Knight b5 is also really good. Then he has to go rook c8, then f4. Let's go f4 immediately. Maybe he wants to go knight b4. Yeah, maybe then. I have knight e4. Maybe I'm blundering this. Should not. Okay, so here my knight should be on e4, I think. Okay, now here. Okay, I'll definitely take this. Bring my rook to d1. And now f5, no, f5, 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 f5. Yes, maybe, yes, no, yes. f5, f5. Let's go f5. I mean, it's not what I want because I'm giving up this e5 pawn at some point. Yeah, I could just take it immediately. Bishop f4. Rook g1, g6. In g5, I can go knight takes g5, no? Okay, so here. G7, bishop takes c5. Ay. And I should be winning. f6. Just annoying that he has some king d5s. f7. Let's push that pawn. Let's take on h7. Now he gets the pawn back. Crap. Knight d2. I'm hoping after bishop g5, king c2, this is a winning pawn endgame for me. King c2. Can't believe how I'm screwing up all these positions. It should just be easily won. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I should do. 94, I mean, it doesn't matter. Can only play for a draw. Yeah. Let's go here. Let's give it a check. Let's go here. '94. Oh my god. Check. Back. King c3 up. Of course he wins with a draw. Ay, 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 ay. And there goes my rook. Okay. Well played. I lost the match 5-2. Played very, very bad. Had many good positions, and then I collapsed in the end. Okay, thank you everyone for following the match. That was that was my tournament over. So I wish him all the best in his next game. He's a very strong player. So thank you all for following. Goodbye.